So I'm just going to start flowing because this is a topic that has to do with the title of this podcast, Day by Day, 1% Better, taking a step towards the best version of you every day, trusting in the path that you're set on, flowing with the energy that's given to you by the universe. All those things that have to do with this podcast, the topic is how to become 1% better every day. And now I'm going to encourage you to hit the bell so you can get this daily motivation, this daily inspo that can propel you towards the best version of you today. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm not trying to drive you to a different page that gives you a link to a wellness program or a lifting workout, or a workout schedule, or a meal plan. I'm just trying to give you my experience and a day in my head so you can see what goes on in someone's brain when they're propelling themselves forward. So in order to start the day, I need to be like out of bed. Like, I can't sit there. And this, I'm not saying that I never did. I used to do this. And now I realize that if I just get myself out of bed, whether that's to walk and get myself some water, to do the dishes that I left overnight, to do some stretching, to step outside with a cup of coffee, whatever it is that gets me out of bed, I do it. Because the second that I open up my phone and I start scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, it sets me in this motion of complacency, of comfortability. And that's what in my experience, that's what I need to avoid. And I'm going to try my best to take the perspective and keep it on my experience, because I have this tendency to, and I'm sure we all do, when describing something that we are passionate about, we think everyone else is dealing with it. So we say, you need to, you, but I'm going to break down those walls and say that I, over the past 7 years, in 7 years doesn't seem like a lot, but it is, for a 28-year-old, that's a quarter of my life. So the last 7 years, I've realized that if I get up out of bed, I'm able to start the day with an energy that says, planted. I'm on the ground. I'm ready. My feet are planted on the ground and I'm going. I'm hitting the ground running. The next thing that fires me up is moving my body. In the mornings, right when I wake up, my brain is so active. I'm thinking about what I have to do for the rest of the day. What's the most stressful thing of the day? What's the one thing that I forgot to do yesterday that I have to do today? What kind of stuff do I have to clean? What's going to take the most time? I think about everything that I have to do for the day, and my brain runs through them so fast. And then I start thinking about all the stressful stuff that comes along with the bills, the car, what didn't I pay yesterday? And everything just adds up. It piles up. But if I start to get my body moving, whether it's on a walk, a run, a gym workout, yoga, whatever it is, I allow my body to take that space of activity, of productivity. So I'm being productive by making my body work more than my mind. So my mind is able to slow down and think calmly. So after 45 minutes or an hour of whatever activity, I come back and I'm able to streamline my thoughts with precision. So instead of thinking about everything I have to do for the day and stopping at each one and being like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. Oh, that reminds me of this. I'm thinking, okay, I have these 5 things that I have to do today. Let's knock them out. Actually, there's this one thing that I forgot to do yesterday that I'm going to get done. So that one thing that you forget the day before, you're like instantly like, okay, I'm going to set aside some time in between this and this to get that done. Easy. Slowing down the mind helps me precisely get things done, like decisively and with precision. I don't think that I would be as free flowing and operating at this level of frequency if I didn't do those 2 things in the morning, right when I wake up. And if your life doesn't account for it, then I'm sorry. I just don't see excuses as to like how to take care of yourself or like the best thing that you could do for yourself. Now I'm going to project. Now I'm going to let you know what you can do. Say you have a kid and you work nights. So your partner or not, your mornings are either you're sleeping or you're taking care of your kid. So I would suggest the second that you have to, drop them off at your family's house or your friend's house or daycare, instead of going home to rapidly clean everything up and organize your space and do what you need to do to keep it organized, go on a run. 10 minutes, 15 minutes of cardio of something that can level you out. You come home, clean up what you need to clean up in a motion that's not stressful, in a motion that's not sporadic. That way, instead of cleaning and organizing sporadically, you're not thinking and organizing your mind sporadically. You are doing it in a frequency, in a motion that is calming. So where you place stuff is calming. How you organize your space is calming. When I have all my ducks in a row from, being calm, the rest of the day is so calm. I'm feeling like $100 because I know that I didn't misplace something. I know that I didn't forget anything in my calendar or my schedule for the week, or who I didn't answer to or check on. I'm solid. Now, when it comes to knowledge and learning something new, so for the last year I've been trading stocks. And for those of you who, if you're watching this and you don't know that I do, follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I talk a little bit about it. Basically, I've made $1,500 on $1,500. So my account right now is roughly 3,000, 3,200. It fluctuates between then and there these last few days. But my goal by the end of next year is 25K. And following that year is 100K. So compounded, I'm making sure that I'm going to hit those goals. But in between there, I'm thinking of all the ways that I need to make it accessible. How do I do that? Well, I gotta read. I gotta read about the world. I gotta read about investors and big hedge fund managers that killed it and know the last, the knowledge for the last 100 years in the stock market is out there and ready and available for me. The only person stopping me from reading those things and learning about those things is me. And so what do? I buy the books. I read online. I ask ChatGPT. I look at analysts' blogs and information on the Mag 7 stocks that I'm invested in, or the other stocks that I'm invested in, or the sectors that have been affected by tariffs. Everything that has to do with the stock market, I read about it. And it's not that I'm like, oh, I have to read all these things so that I can know how to trade. No, I want to learn how to trade, so I need to read these things. See how that the difference of perspective is? I want to learn how to trade. I want to know how to trade. So I need to read these things. Whereas the other perspective, if you flip it, is I need to read these things so that I can know how to trade. It seems minuscule, but for someone that doesn't like to read, it might seem like it makes sense through my eyes, to where like I don't like reading, but I do like making money and I do like trading. So the dislike for reading goes out the window, because my love for making money and creating wealth and learning about the world is far greater than the dislike of reading. So when you put it into words of like, what are the things that make me 1% better every day? It's being honest with yourself. Who's the one person that means the most to you at the end of the day when you're laying in bed? It's you. So if you're not honest to yourself throughout that whole day, you're laying down with your lies. You're laying down with the things that you shorted yourself on. So I've learned that if you want to excel in what you're doing and to see the fruits of your labor before you pick them, before you even smell them on the tree, you have to be honest with yourself in what you want to do, who you want to be, who you want to meet, what kind of money you want to make, what kind of house you want to live in, what environment you want to have. If you want to live in a broken home with wood falling off of the house and a car that doesn't work and dirt for food, if you want that, you're gonna attract it, and you'll do the things that will leave you with that. But if you want something better and you visualize it, if you want something like a house that has strong foundation and that's in a great area, that's quiet, has good weather most of the year, or not, it has seasons, sometimes horrible weather, that has your dream car in the garage, a good family, healthy food to eat. If you think of all those things as the things that you want for your life, for your family, for their family in the future, you will attract it, because you will do the things that will get you there. Meaning you will get up. I'm not challenging you. I'm not selling you on anything. But maybe follow this. Maybe give it a try. Who knows? Give yourself 30 days. And if you really want to challenge yourself, give yourself 62 days. Wake up, get out of bed, hit the floor, and start saying thank you. Say thank you out loud until you think of something to be thankful for. Once you've hit a total of like 10 things or 5 to 10 things of things that you're grateful for, you can stop saying thank you. Drink a glass of water, about like this much. Your face, like measure your eyebrows to your mouth. If you got a small face, maybe add a couple fingers. Move your body. Get your body moving to the point where you're sweating and you're not thinking about anything but your breath. You're slowing down your mind. Read about something that you want to learn, whether that's crochet, volleyball, surfing, writing, video games, video design, whatever it is. Read about it. Spend 30 minutes. You could get through 10 pages in 30 minutes or even more. Who knows? Was that it? Was that all I covered? Oh my gosh. Okay. So wake up, say thank you, drink water, move your body, read about something, journal. Oh my gosh. Journaling has been immensely helpful for me. And I'm not saying journal every day. Make it a goal to journal 3 times a week. Journal about the last 48 hours, about one thing that you loved doing, learning, experiencing, and talk about things that you're grateful for and then what you want to happen in the next couple days. And then I have the luxury of doing something for a job that helps other people, and I'm able to give to people without any expectation. And that's kind of the art. Like if you know, then you know that I bartend and serve. Well, now you know. But a lot of people would think, well, you're kind of in the service industry, so you're selling service, which means that you expect something in return when you do something for somebody. But I've reached this point in my life where I don't expect anything. I'm doing it because I want to fill you with a good time, a smile, and for you to leave happy, to make sure that you felt like you've come to someone's living room and you've been treated like family. That's how I serve my guests. That's how I serve my clients. So doing something for somebody without any expectation. Those 5 things will bring you so much closer to that best version of yourself, one step at a time. So there's the challenge. 62 days, 31 days, 62 days if you really want to make a huge shift in your life. Wake up, say thank you right when you get out of bed, let your feet hit the floor and move towards the kitchen, get some water in your life. Move your body until you're sweating and not thinking about anything but your breath. Read about something that you want to learn. Journal the last 48 hours and do something for somebody that just fills your heart and you have no expectation whatsoever of what they're going to do back for you. That's how to get 1% better. That's how to go day by day and move yourself forward towards the best version of yourself. That's how you guide yourself to the universe's will for you. Everybody has their God and the energy that they believe in. I believe that we all do. We all deep down know that there's something out there guiding us towards the path that's meant for us. And that's how you get closest with that. So if you want passion and you want purpose and you want community, you'll do those things. You'll do this challenge and you'll come out on the other side knowing that those things are what will prompt opportunity and good people and good community and good relationships to come into your life. Comment what you thought of this below. Add anything to the challenge that you'd like in the comments. Give it a thumbs up so other people can do this challenge as well. Subscribe, hit that button, that bell, so that you don't miss anything next time. And this was Day by Day, 1% better on how to be 1% better every day. Bye, guys.